Welcome to video lesson 1.2, the work order Expedite window, produced by Josh Berman, Senior Systems Analyst. In this tutorial, we will cover the following items. 1. The main work order table browse. 2. The search tool and pre-programmed reports. And 3. Elements of the related tables. So let's jump right in. The work order Expedite window is a tool used primarily by our planning department to track, edit, and create work orders. Finding the work order Expedite is easy. From the main EMS window, click the button Work Orders in the Operations section of the toolbar, like so. The window is organized to display the maximum amount of the most valuable information in the most efficient way. It is divided into 4 sections: work order headers, the bill of material, work order lines or the demand, and the operations. In the upper left of the window, we have our standard EMS search tool. We have programmed a handful of useful reports and filters that we will go over in just a minute. First, let's talk about our main work order table browse. The primary purpose for this window is to manage active open work orders on the floor. So whenever we open this window, it will always default to return all open work orders. You'll see some work orders have been highlighted in yellow. These work orders have been singled out or flagged with an issue code that has suspended production. You can see the issue code in this column. Issue codes include MS for material shortage, ENG for an engineering issue, or IRREJ for an inspection report rejection. A work order in gray is a sub-work order. This means that another work order in our system is dependent upon the completion of this work order or a sub-work order. Another useful feature of this browse is the current status column. This column represents live information from the floor about the activity occurring on the work order. Having this data keeps planning, sales, and executive management up to date on job activity. As we scroll through the main browse, the related tables automatically reflect the information from the selected line. Double-clicking any line in the main work order browse will open the work order window like so. We will discuss the features of the work order window in the next lesson. Beneath the work order browse, we have the related tables. Before we go into more detail, let's take a quick look at some of our pre-programmed reports in our search tool. One report is the material shortage report. Just selecting this option from the control drop-down will auto-filter our main browse to return all of our open work orders suffering from a material shortage. Another report you may be interested in is the QA report. Choosing this will auto-select all of the work orders that are currently in the quality control area. Feel free to try any of the other options in the control drop-down. If there is an option you would like to see, feel free to make a request and we can have it added. Finally, I wanted to point out the division filter. Some planners will only be managing one division. The window defaults to show open work orders for all divisions. However, if you only want to see work orders for one division, you can select that here. Okay, moving on to the related tables. First we have the tree BOM, or bill of material. It is represented in tree form, so you can easily identify all related subassemblies, components, and material required to complete the final part. To the right of the BOM, we have the work order lines, which we sometimes refer to as the demand. We call this the demand because these are parts or material that have been brought over from the BOM that we need to pull from our inventory in order to complete the final part. This table shows you the pick status, the required quantity, how much we have in stock, how much we have in current purchase orders, and how much is currently on order in sales. The pick status will be either P, R, or blank. P stands for picked. This means we have pulled the required quantity from stock. R stands for reserved. This means we have reserved the required quantity from stock, but have not yet physically removed it. A blank simply means we have not yet taken any action. Below the demand browse, we have the operations browse. These are step-by-step instructions that need to be performed to complete the work order. You can see each instruction is broken up into work groups, and each group is divided into work centers. Next, we have the title of the operation and the start and end times that represent when the work on this step had started and completed. Each line in the operations browse is also color-coded. Red means the operation hasn't started. Green means the operation is currently in process. Gray means the operation is complete. So this concludes video lesson 1.2, the work order expedite window. In this tutorial we covered 3 things: the main work order table browse, how to run some of our pre-programmed reports and filters, and lastly we discussed the elements of the related tables. We hope this tutorial has helped you understand the work order expedite window in a way that will help you keep track of our current open work orders. Thank you.